Well, hi guys, it's Viejo here, and we are at almost at the end of February. Got a couple more days left. This is Wednesday, of course, and the last day is going to be Friday. Here in 2025, going to have a nice day here on the Central Coast of California. It's still pretty early. I got a lot going on today, so we're getting kind of started with the video work early. I'm going to make mid-70s out here today. We usually don't get this kind of warmth in February around here, but it's going to be warmer on Wednesday, the day that you're going to see this video. This is actually Tuesday as I'm filming this. So this is episode 12, part 2 of Wadcutter Wednesday, and last week we cast up this bullet right here. Okay, that's the Lyman 41026, about almost a 240 grain wadcutter for 41 mag. And in this episode, we're going to get them loaded up and shot. Okay, so without any further ado, let's get into the loading sequence. And I'm not going to tell you the exact load. We're using unique powder, but this is all unpublished stuff. And the load that I used was fairly substantial. It is a Magnum load. But I'll tell you that it's more than a skeeter load full of unique would be in 44 special, so it's more than that, but I'm not going to give you the exact number. But anyway, let's go ahead and get them loaded. I'm going to be using unique powder and Winchester large pistol primers. We'll stick these up in our homemade loading tray there. There's the bullet. Okay, about 203 grains as cast. Okay, here's our dummy round already made up. Okay, Lyman 41026. And then over here on the press, we're using all RCBS dies here, with the exception of the Hornady powder funnel die that we're going to drop our powder through, and the Lyman T7 press. Dies are already adjusted, and I got them all set up when I made the dummy round. The brass is brand new Starline 41 mag brass. It's all been sized, chamfered, deburred, and the primer pockets have been uniform, so that's all ready to go. And yeah, we're going to be priming on press there. And I'm going to dispense my unique powder out of the RCBS electronic powder dispenser here. This is the Charge Master Lite. This is an older one. It does not have any Bluetooth stuff on it. It's real slow, almost painfully slow, with charges under 5 grains. Start getting up around 10 grains and it distributes the charge quite a bit faster, as we will see. And I was going to show you, I should have done this, do one more round here, but we've verified that we're going to fit our Wilson case gauge 441 Magnum. If they go here, they're going to fit in my revolver, no sweat. Okay, so that's all good there. Okay, here we go with this charge. So it zeroes itself. Okay, now we're within 1 grain of the charge. Now we're down to within 0.2 of a grain, and you can see how it slows down. Tenth of a grain more. And there it is. Okay, there we go with the Lyman 41026 wadcutter bullet for 41 mag, seated over some unique powder, primed with Winchester large pistol primers for standard or Magnum pistol loads. They seem to work pretty well as a Magnum primer. But there we go, off to the range, next step. All right, there's how the loading went. Okay, I didn't load all that many of them. As I said, it's a fairly stout load, and I'm not going to shoot that many at a time anyway. So we went to the range, and this was at my previous range, which is now closed. These were actually shot, I think last November was when I shot these. I kind of was working real hard here last fall, getting all of these wadcutters cast up, loaded, videoed, and shot so that I could kind of come back in and add the bits and pieces later as needed. But anyway, let's go ahead now and take a look at the range footage. They shot okay. It wasn't great. Again, it was a pretty stout load for me and my tired old wrists, but I was, happy enough with it. They all stayed on the paper anyway. Okay, so let's go have a look.
We always practicing that.
The Lyman 41026.
Get out one, and then we have some shoot practice. I'm gonna try to. I know, but if I come to work first and punch in.
In that case,
I'm not sure.
give it a shot. Give it a try.
Yeah, if you don't ask, the answer's no. If you don't ask, the answer's no.
Okay, well, I'm supposed to meet those guys at 10. I'm going to head over there. But I'll probably stop by and see you.
Okay, see you later.
All right, let's see if we can do better with the next 6. Oops. We'll do better if we get them in the cylinder.
Hey, did you guys go see
Go what?
That's a spicy load.
Or did you go to Jim instead? So she went to go see your niece and you went
Aim
to
point a
Jim.
little higher. I
I
quit.
said, so your wife went to go, what is her name?
Alexa.
Alexa. So she went to go see your niece. And you went to
There's 12 rounds with that 41026, not a particularly good showing. But if we exclude these two guys down here, that's not horrible. Fairly stout load. All right, there you go. That's how that went out at the range. And again, it wasn't great shooting on my part, but they're fun. Everybody who shoots Magnum loads knows it's fun to go out and shoot some stout ones once in a while. And those they kind of got to my wrist a little bit. Even just I think I ended up putting 20 rounds or so through there. So pretty fast, up there over 1,100 feet per second. The standard deviation was good. We got good powder burn on those guys. Cases and everything all looked great. So that's how that was. I think we're gonna bring this one to an end. If you got questions or comments, always feel free to post them down below. But from the Viejo bench for now, that's all she wrote.